excretory products and their elimination. In this chapter, I am going to discuss about the excretory product and how the elimination takes place. Now let us discuss about the excretory product. What are excretory products? Excretory products are ammonia, and sodium, iron, chloride ion, potassium ion, carbon dioxide, phosphate, sulfate, and water. These are the excretory products, but we are going to discuss about the nitrogenous waste. What are nitrogenous waste and their elimination? So nitrogenous wastes are ammonia, urea, and third is uric acid. Ammonia, urea, and uric acid. Those organisms who secrete ammonia in their excretory product, so such type of organism are known as ammonotelic organism. Product is ammonia. That is most toxic substance. Hence, such type of organism need more water for removal of ammonia, for decreasing their toxicity. So that's why all the aquatic animals secrete, maximum number of all the aquatic animals secrete ammonia in their excretory product as excretory product. So that is the most toxic substance. That's why such type of animals are known as the ammonia, who they release ammonia, known as ammonotelic organism. Ammonotelic organism. Those who secrete ammonia in their excretory product, so such type of organism are known as ammonotelic organism. Next is which organism secrete ammonia? Aquatic amphibians secrete ammonia. Then teleost or osteichthyes or bony fishes secrete ammonia. Protozoans, aquatic animals or primitive animals also secrete ammonia. Primitive animals also secrete ammonia. Another is second type of excretory product is urea. So those organisms which convert ammonia into urea for making them less toxic, such organisms secrete excretory product in the form of urea, and the organism are known as ureotelic organism. Ureotelic organism. Ureotelic organism. Those organisms are known as ureotelic organism. Now examples are mammal, terrestrial amphibians, terrestrial amphibians secrete urea as their excretory product. Now, uric acid. Those organisms who convert their excretory product into uric acid, they convert ammonia into uric acid. So, such type of organism secrete uric acid as their excretory product. So, organisms are known as uricotelic organism. Uricotelic organism because they secrete uric acid for the conservation of water. They conserve maximum amount of water because they lack either the urinary bladder. Also, they live in such habitat that has such organism secrete excretory product as a uric acid for making less toxic because in such condition, in less water condition, they also remove their excretory product in the absence of water. That's why they reabsorb all the water content from their excretory product. Hence, they convert their excretory product in the form of uric acid, or this is a paste-like structure, or paste-like simply structure, or the organism those secrete uric acid as excretory product are reptiles, aves, insect, and etc. So these are the some type of organism according to their excretory product. Now let us discuss about the excretory organ. How organism represents their excretory organ. Now, in the excretory product and their elimination start from the human excretory system, because we know that nitrogenous, in this chapter we are going to discuss about the elimination of nitrogenous waste, or nitrogenous waste are mainly urea, ammonia and uric acid. On the basis of excretion from the organism which excrete such type of excretory product are known by according to the name of the product, excretory product. Like a monotelic organism excrete ammonia, ureotelic organism excrete urea, and uricotelic organism excrete uric acid. Like reptiles, aves and mammal. Now let us discuss about the excretory organ. Excretory organ are different type. If we talk about from lower organism to the higher organism according to the phylum. So most primitive type of excretory organ, or the organ which function as to remove, or which removes the nitrogenous waste or waste product. That organ is excretory organ, or in protozoan. So the cell membrane or plasma lemma function as excretory organ. So such type of organisms are so primitive type of organism, single cell organism. So in protozoan, excretory organ are plasma lemma. Excretory organ are plasma lemma. Second is in platyhelminthes. If we talk about coelacanth, poriferans, so all such type of organism also remove their excretory product by cell membrane, and through the spongiocele and the body cavity they remove their waste from the mouth or from the opening. So it cannot be said that particular organ function as excretion. In protozoans, the specialized membrane plasma lemma function both as mouth or excretory organ or respiratory organ. So all are function, plasma lemma function as all the main physiology. So because of all the physiology happen in a single cell, that's why the plasma lemma function as a excretory organ, respiratory organ, and as a mouth too. Now let us discuss about the primitive parasite. The parasites belong to the phylum Platyhelminthes. In the Platyhelminthes, the excretory organ are flame cells. Flame cells. Flame cells, also known by the protonephridia. Protonephridia. So the flame cell function as excretory organ and remove the nitrogenous waste. Now next is the Platyhelminthes, and next one is arthropoda. The arthropoda remove the nitrogenous waste by the Malpighian tubule, and accept this first the Annelida, because Annelida is come first as compared to the arthropod. Annelida. Excretory organ is nephridia. And in arthropoda, excretory organ is Malpighian tubule. So these are the these are the excretory organ which are main in different organism. Now in higher organism, excretion is done by simply the kidney. Kidney play an important role in the removal of nitrogenous waste, because they function in the purification and reabsorption of the minerals and nutrients from the blood, because the organism belongs to the higher phylum. Now let us discuss about, these are overall about the excretory organ in lower organism. Now in higher organism, paired kidney is present, or that play an important role in the reabsorption of minerals and removal of excretory product or waste material, or that is performed by nephron. Kidney are formed by unit structure. That unit structure is known as nephron. Human excretory system. The human excretory system consists of a paired kidney, which is a bean-shaped kidney, paired kidney, ureter, also ureter will be also paired ureter and urinary bladder, and urethra. These are the part of kidney, human excretory system. Now let us discuss with the help of diagram. If we are going to make a diagram of kidney, so the shape of kidney will be bean shape. Bean shaped kidney, or and there is a presence of a notch, or that notch is known as hilum, through which the ureter arises, through which ureter arises, and ureter connect with the urinary bladder, or from urinary bladder to the urine bladder, the urethra is connected, or that excrete or that remove the urinary or urine or the excretory product from the body, so this notch is known as hilum. Or there will be also the arterial system and the veins are also present. This arterial system and veins are known as the renal artery and the renal vein. Renal artery and renal vein. Renal artery, here is renal vein. Renal artery and renal vein. Now, there will be also present in the kidney. There will be also present of the hilum, the ureter converted into the pelvis, calyx, and the medullary pyramid. These medullary pyramid have the nephrons, or the medullary pyramid. These medullary pyramid. Medullary pyramid. The medullary pyramid have the nephrons, or the medullary pyramid collect the nephron and open into the calyx, and this calyx collect the urine into the pelvises, or pelvises finally open into the ureter. Ureter collect urine through the urinary bladder. And finally, these urinary bladder excrete the urine outside the body through urethra. The kidney shape is bean-shaped structure. Kidney is bean-shaped structure. If we talk about the measurement, about 10 to 12 centimeter in length. And 5 to 7 centimeter in width. 2 to 3 centimeter in thickness. Now, all the medullary in the kidney formed by approximately a million of nephrons are present that filter the urine or filter the blood to form urine and also reabsorb the material, minerals and glucose molecule. The medullary pyramid also known by the name column of Bertini. Column of Bertini. Column of Bertini. The column of Bertini have the maximum number of nephron. All the nephron, if we talk about the nephron, in the nephron, the Bowman capsule or glomerulus, PCT, DCT, all these structure present in the cortex, whereas the loop of Henle present in medullary pyramid or also the medullary region. Or if the nephron present in medulla region, that type of nephrons are known as juxtamedullary nephron, and if the nephron present in cortical region, so that type of nephron are known as cortical nephron. Now juxtamedullary nephron, also the DCT part and the efferent arteriole part form a structure. That structure is a common formed by the joining or specialized structure formed by joining of the DCT part and the efferent arteriole, and that release the renin hormone. Renin hormone function as vasodilator when pressure in the glomerular filtrate increases, they increase the diameter of glomerulus increases, they increase the diameter of efferent arteriole. Renin hormone increase the diameter of efferent arteriole, or due to the increase in diameter of efferent arteriole, the blood pressure becomes lower. Lowering of blood pressure. Now let us discuss about the structure of nephron. This is this common structure of nephron. It is connected with the afferent or efferent arteriole. This one is efferent. Or this one is afferent arteriole, and the Bowman capsule. Bowman's capsule. PCT, proximal distal convoluted tubule. Proximal convoluted tubule. PCT, and here is DCT, distal convoluted tubule. The proximal convoluted tubule attached with the glomerulus, attached with the Bowman capsule, and glomerulus is a cluster of cells. Is a cluster of cells or the cluster of capillaries collect this blood or filter or transfer into the blood contained into the Bowman capsule by the podocyte cell or epithelial cell of the Bowman capsule, modified to form podocyte cell. Now, the glomerulus and the Bowman capsule both form the Malpighian body. Bowman form Malpighian body. Malpighian body, both form the Malpighian body, or the PCT, proximal convoluted tubule, continue into the loop of Henle. Loop of Henle. The descending part of loop of Henle and the ascending part of loop of Henle. The both part from PCT, the blood moves in the downward movement, or that movement is known as ascending movement, or the loop in which this movement is done, so loop is known as ascending loop of Henle. And in descending loop of Henle, or in the opposite loop of Henle, the blood moves towards the opposite side. That's why this loop of Henle is known as ascending loop of Henle. Now continue the filtrate into the DCT part, distal convoluted tubule. From the distal convoluted tubule, they transfer the urine into the collecting duct. Now, collecting duct. Now, the upper portion present in the cortical region or cortex, and the loop of Henle present in the medullary region. Now, these are the positions of nephron and the structure of nephron. This part is known as afferent arteriole, and here is efferent arteriole. The afferent diameter of afferent arteriole is quite larger than the efferent arteriole. They drain the blood into the Bowman capsule. From Bowman capsule, the filtrate pass into the PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. From the proximal convoluted tubule, blood is drained, or the filtrate is drained into the loop of Henle. Into the loop of Henle, or the descending part of loop of Henle transfer or collect the urine transfer to the ascending part of loop of Henle, or that continue into the DCT, distal convoluted tubule. The distal convoluted tubule continue into the collecting duct, or collecting duct collect the filter. Now, the upper portion present in the cortical region, whereas the lower portion present in the medullary region. If the whole nephron is present into the medullary region, that type of nephron is known as juxtamedullary nephron. So student, here is the overall about the nephron and human excretory system. I hope you like this video, students. So thank you for listening and watching.